Okay, now let's go and program a little bit of our fonts for our website. Okay, so when you open one of your page, now we have this because we haven't added a panel yet. But we're gonna go here to the little arrows, open this, and you're gonna go to settings, pages, and you're gonna go to fonts. So these are the fonts for your website. I'm just gonna move this here for a minute. Now, as you see, the H1, I told you at the beginning, H1, H2 are the most important when you put something on the title of your website, and H1, H2, Google recognizes the H1, H2. But here we can manage what font family you want, the size, and the color. So I work a lot with a black. As you can see on my website, I like black a lot. So if I'm going to use a black, I'm going to have to put my title and the fonts another color. So you can already all choose your font, but it doesn't matter. You can go and change them after if you don't like it. So I'm just going to show you how to do this. First of all, you're going to choose the family, what family font you want. So you click on the arrow and you choose your font. Now there's a place, it's not here, it's another place there. I'm going to show you in another video. You can upload your own fonts. Now I never did it yet. I'm going to do it next week, and I'm going to do a video on that and probably post it on the bottom of this video. So we choose what font you want. So I'm going to go with the Book Antica, and then you can choose the color. So if you go to the color, if you want to choose which color you want. So I'm going to go with the purple just for this video here, and I'm going to show you after. And then you can choose the size. Now the size, I think this size is a good size for the title, the first title you put on there. But you can still, if you think it's too big, you can move it around, you can put it smaller, you can play with this around. Now, if you already made your website, if you have things in your website and you go and change them there in the here in the font where you do everything here, it's gonna change. Okay, so even if you change it for another thing, if you go and make some changes there, it's going to change all your website. So just remember that. Okay, so let's say the title H2, we're going to go with another. Now I do suggest you stay in the same branch of, don't put 5 different fonts in your website. It's going to be a little bit confusing. It's not fun to read. Try and make it simple. Really, you have to make your website really simple and easy. So I'm going to go with, I think that the Antique, and I did this on another site a little bit earlier. These two go really, really good together. They're lean and they're very nice. So we go with the playful display, and I'm gonna go with another color here. Let's go with the a little pink here, soft purple. It's just to show you that you can change that, and we're gonna put it in our website so you see a little bit. And then you can change the H3 also. You choose the family font that you want, and you choose the color, and you can play with the size here. Same thing here, same thing here. Paragraph also, all of them, you can all organize them like you want. Okay, so this is for the fonts. Program your fonts at the beginning, but I just want to while we're talking about fonts, we're going to check them out. So I'm going to add a panel, blank panel to start with, just to show you. I'm going to take this away, and then we're going to go and add some letters font so you can see text. So We go here. I can see all of my text. They're all pre-organized. I made these two, right? You remember? So we're gonna bring it here. You click on it, you drag it. Okay. And it should be right here. I don't know why it's not going, because the internet is a little bit slow. Okay. As you see, we see here our, sorry, I'm just going to put this here. It's a bit annoying. Let's put it down here. Okay, so you see the text here. And if you want to go and change it, it is possible. You just do a double click on it and you click and you highlight it to take it away, and you can write whatever you want. So let's say Mary with. Now I do suggest every letter that you put, every first letter in each word for your title, put it in a big letter. How do you say that in English? I hope you understand. But anyways, put it as a big letter. And here you can do the center if you want it centered. If you want it bold, you can put it bold. Just make sure you highlight it, make it bold. If you want to play around like this, that's fine. Now, as you can see, it's all like this. So you click on it and you just drag your little round button here to make it centered and make it longer, so then you can work with it as you want. Okay? And here we're working on the letters, the fonts. We have our text. You can do animated on your text. So animated, we're gonna work with that often, but you can do that with photos, boxes, a lot of things. So the animated works like this. If you want it at a certain time, when it's visible, when somebody clicked on it, when they hover on it. So if you go when it's visible, you can affect which effect you want it to swing, you want it to jello, you want it to shake, flash, okay, slow, speed, slower, fast. So let's go to slower. And infinity, okay, so the infinity is always going to go like this. So once you have your text, we're going to save. So it can take a little while until it's put in. So just work on it, and then when you finish a couple of things, go and check it out. So if we go a little bit lower here, we have the tag configuration. So we know that this is the H1, it's an H1 title. And then we have here the advanced. So if ever you have a box and it's over your text, you want to put it in the back, these are places to work your layers. Put it back, forward, or forward, okay? And if you want to save your element, is right here. If you want to save this text box here and do something else with it, you can save it here. We're going to make another video on that. So that's pretty text now. So we're going to go to building a header and a footer after that.